Today, I'm going to delve into how to get wealthy with value investing, looking for things of value in the stock market and real estate, wherever it is, and making sure you buy undervalued assets that grow over time. Good morning. My name is Adam Kahn, and I'm the Rational Investor. Today is Friday, October 13th, so Friday the 13th. I hope you're all enjoying your day, getting ready for the weekend. Before I forget, do me a favor. Most people don't even last this long, which is why I say it now. If you could hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, make comments, let me know what you think if you actually listen along and pay attention to some of the stuff I'm talking about. I'm also going to put a link in the description for opening SoFi account. If you open the account and deposit $10, you get an additional $25 as a gift from SoFi. It also gives my son a small gift as well, and he's real young. He's 12 years old, so he gets super excited when that happens. And I want to thank you guys who participate in that. Um, but today I'm going to delve into value investing. There's always opportunity for value stocks or undervalued stocks, as I would say. The thing to be wary of when you're buying undervalued assets is they stay undervalued for a long time. I'm going to talk about a couple of stocks today that I really like that I think are out of favor and are right now, in my opinion. Now, you guys have to do your own research. Don't take my opinion for fact. I'm just sharing my thoughts and my experiences. But I look at a company like Pfizer that's totally out of favor. It's fallen in half and it's paying a 5% dividend. And I know it might be out of favor for the next year or two. And it's not an exciting stock like Nvidia or Tesla or Amazon or those types of companies that have big ups and downs. But what I hope for is in 5 years, it's trading higher than where it is today. And I've been getting my 5% dividend in the meantime. Again, I'm not looking to hit a home run, but I look to participate. I don't want to be out of the market my fear is it's very hard to time the market well like that. So I want to make sure I'm invested at all times, even if I'm worried about an economic recession. To be perfectly honest, I think we're in a recession right now. Sorry, I had to hit pause. I had somebody join me in the video. I hope you guys are okay with that. So I often look for undervalued assets, like I was saying. I like Pfizer's really, in my opinion, undervalued. I think Target is as well. They've had some store closings. I'm not sure how I feel about Walgreens, who's also going through some interesting changes. They've said that their dividend is secure, but I've seen companies say that when they've had to cut them. I have a little bit of that as well. They're out of favor and seem to be having a tough time also. Just again, keep in mind, things stay out of favor a long time. So you have to be really patient with these types of companies and know you might be sitting with them for 5 or 10 years. But if you think that they're decent companies that are going to stick with their plan and continue to move forward, in time it'll pay off. Now, everybody keeps talking about this impending recession that they're concerned about. And if I were straightforward, I think we're already in a recession. I think this is it. I don't see some big collapse like we had in 2008, but I do picture things staying expensive, rates staying higher for longer, the way that Powell has said, and it being tough on people and watching things continue to slow down. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we have a big deflationary problem and you see things revert to where they were before COVID. But I think that as people struggle and as they have a tougher time affording their bills, you'll see businesses continue to slow just the way they were hoping. And honestly, I think it's worldwide. We were fortunate enough to travel this summer, and we were all over Asia where I've seen they've totally overbuilt. And I think that they're going to have a rougher slowdown than we will. The interesting thing about all of that is I don't think that changes anybody's plan or what I would suggest to do in terms of investing in stocks or real estate or anything for that matter. If you're looking at buying a home, I'd be saving up for a down payment. I wouldn't overreact to the high interest rates. Now, I'm a loan officer, so I get a lot of pushback when I make comments like that. But the reality is, I don't think you should bite off more than you should chew. I think you should stay within your comfort level of what you can afford for a monthly payment. Make sure that you have plenty of reserves. But same as what I'm saying in the stock market, I would rather see somebody participating, because if people are wrong and we don't have some big collapse, it'll continue to get less affordable, and you'll be pushed further and further out of the ability to qualify. I feel the same way with stocks, and I feel the same way with collectibles or anything else that you might consider. I would rather you buy too little of something, but at least be involved in the markets, than not buy anything because people have scared you out of it. There's one guy who I really like. I won't even mention his name or anything. I like his channel and I like his information, but he keeps talking about, he's 100% invested in treasuries and gold because he's so scared. Uh, if he's wrong, he misses out such great opportunity. And the odds are we don't have a collapse tomorrow. So I would like to make that bet every day that it doesn't happen tomorrow, because the odds are that it continues to go higher based on history. Now, there's no guarantee, and again, you all have to do your own research. And I always try to invest with money I don't need within the next year, so that if there is some sort of correction, I also have some money on the sidelines that I'm looking to put in if the market falls. I want a dollar cost average, but I also want to participate. Things have a tendency to go up, not down. So I don't want to be overly nervous about some big recession that's looming, and I try not to pay attention to it. I hope you guys are the same way. In terms of the topic of the video and value investing, I find when the economy is nervous, that's the best time to do it. Because if you pick the companies that are good companies, that have good management in place, and it's undervalued, even if the economy goes through a rough time, they'll go through their cycles and they tend to do better. They don't necessarily do better in bad times, but they tend to do better anyway because you're buying them at a discount. I think Pfizer's a discount. I think Target's at a discount. I think there are a lot of companies right now that are discounted. Again, do your own research. Don't listen to me. I'm just some idiot on YouTube. Shouldn't listen to any of us idiots on YouTube. You really have to do your own research in this stuff. But same with housing. I'm sure there's some areas that are overpriced, and I'm sure there's some areas that are underpriced. That's just the fluctuations and the ups and downs. Pay attention to where you are and make the best decisions you can, but don't be too scared. Anyway, have a great day. Do me a favor, don't forget again, subscribe, like, make some comments. Tell me the companies you think are undervalued and where you'd want to invest. I'd love to look into them and see what I think. Have a good day.